Welcome to Mayflower Cruises and Tours Essence of Panama presentation. I'm so glad you could join us today to hear what I have to say about my visit to Panama and our great tour, Essence of Panama. This tour is scheduled for next October. That's October 3rd through the 10th, 2024. A little bit about our company and Mayflower Tours, for those of you who are not familiar. We are owned by Glenn Maroney of Scenic Tours. We're under that family umbrella. Mayflower Cruises and Tours is part of it. The Scenic Eclipse, the Scenic Yachts, the Emerald Waterways River Cruises are all part of that Scenic family. Mayflower Tours launched our first river cruise back in 2008, and we had similar visions of Glenn in sending people on European waterways on deluxe river cruises. In 2014, he launched Emerald Waterways. In 2018, Mayflower Cruises and Tours was formed or acquired, by the Scenic Group. We were owned previously by John and Mary Stacknick. It was a family business, and they wanted to retire. So it was a good fit. And then in 2019, Glenn launched Scenic Eclipse, which is Discovery Yachts. We can take you to all continents. And then the Azura and the Emerald Azura and the now going to be a second ship sailing elsewhere. So we're a large company. We're located just outside of the Chicagoland area. I've worked for them for 30 years and proud of it. Great company to work for. On every Mayflower vacation or experience, we provide the following: deluxe transportation. So no matter where we take you, where we're at, we charter our motor coaches and put together our tour packages by someone in our operations team. That team assembles top destinations throughout the country and outside the country, as well as group accommodations. We do about 80% of our travelers as a group, and the other 20% comes from individuals who fill in our departure dates. Everything is a scheduled departure, so often run as a tour series. So we have multiple dates on multiple trips. We include all luggage handling so that you don't have to lug that suitcase in and out of each hotel which we stay at. Our properties are picked because they provide that service. Our travelers have come to like having their luggage delivered to and from their room when they arrive. Every one of our trips is escorted by a professional tour manager. That's a employee of Mayflower Tours. We also use local guides and historians, such as in Panama. No one gives a better tour of their own backyard than a native. Unique dining experiences, we try to look for something different in each program, something to experience, not just a hotel meal, but something that gets us into the culture and the cuisine of the area that we're visiting. Unique to Mayflower Tours is our Guaranteed Share program. Every Mayflower tour offers the ability to travel as a guaranteed share. When you sign up as a guaranteed share, you are agreeing that you are a non-smoker, same gender roommate. We will match you with a person requesting that same accommodation, and you are guaranteed to pay the twin price. No coming back to you to say, hey, we didn't get another person who requested it. Now you owe us X amount of dollars for the single supplement. We know that single supplement can sometimes be hefty and money better spent on your touring experience. For those of you who want a true single, we do offer single accommodations. Excuse me. Our product offerings. We have a diverse product line, multiple brochures, as you can see. Our North America product is product that is United States driven, as well as Canada. Our world holidays are our land tours by motor coach traveling the world. River cruising and small adventures is European river cruising. Small adventures are small group tours, usually with a maximum of about 20 passengers. Our scenic river cruising in Europe, our Southeast Asia river cruising, and our yacht adventures. So something for everyone is what I like to say. Amazing destinations, great travel styles, multiple modes of transportation, whether on a plane, we fly you somewhere, on a river cruise ship, on a motor coach, on boat trips, on trains. Those are all part of our touring experience at Mayflower Tours. Excuse me, cruises and tours. So today I'm going to take you a little bit more in depth of our Essence of Panama Canal tour. It is a 2024 departure, departing on October 3rd, returning on October 10th. It does include, it is an 8-day tour, and it does include 16 meals. Those meals, 7 are breakfasts, 5 are lunches, and 4 are dinners. Our final 2-night stay, oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's not go there yet. Let's just show you our map here. So we will fly you from Baltimore into Panama City and home from Panama City. That price is included in your tour price. We also include travel protection plan, which we'll talk about a little bit further. As you can see from our map here, the number of nights spent in each place are in the circles with the numbers. The circles that are blank inside, those are visits to places. And of course, you see the plane situated on the map as you see. We're going to arrive into Panama City. We're going to depart Baltimore and fly to Panama City with a connection. Upon arrival, you'll be met by Mayflower Cruises and Tours representative who will assist you with your baggage and transfer to your hotel. We will be arriving by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. For those of you who do not opt to take our air or that fly from another city, I can assist you with those reservations. Just because you're not in Baltimore, we can fly you from other cities, Atlanta, Denver, any other US city. I can make those arrangements. The afternoon is free for you to become acquainted with the area and to get situated with your new surroundings. We will join our tour manager on day 1 for an orientation meeting after 4 p.m. Some city pictures of Panama City, very modern. We are going to participate with a local guide on day number 2, our panoramic walking tour of Panama City. Every tour at Mayflower is rated from easy to energetic, easy being 1, energetic being 5. Panama Essence of Panama tour rates a 3. So pretty flat, easy walking. We don't do any fast pace. We don't do any hiking. So it's for as little or as much as you want to see. But we do a walking tour of the city. We'll enjoy a stroll through Casco Antigua. And this is known as the oldest section of Panama and designated as a UNESCO heritage site. So it's great to have a local guide with us for this touring experience. You'll see the beautiful buildings in the classic style. We'll see the locals going about their day as they do every single day, but we'll mix and mingle. I really like this trip because of the culture, the cuisine, and the hands-on experiences, which I'll talk about a little bit more later. There's the shopkeepers running their businesses, literally filled with culture everywhere you go. Continuing on, a little bit more about Casco Antigua, the beautiful architecture that is there. In the afternoon, then, we're going to visit the Miraflora Locks Visitor Center. This is the area where we will see the Panama Canal and the locks area. We will view the 3D movie here, as well as visit the museum depicting the struggles that were encountered during the building of the locks. Many people lost their lives. It was hard times and meals and clothing and shelter, and they really poured their hearts into building the locks here for the Panama Canal. This is the Locks Visitor Center and the viewing platform. So outside from the museum, you'll have an opportunity to go upstairs and view from the balcony as we see ships transit the locks. I was really surprised. It's not just one ship, it's a huge lock. and more than one vessel, depending on their size, can fit in the lock at the time. We will view the 3D IMAX movie on the history and the construction of the canal and visit the mini museum, as I already mentioned. On the next day, let's see, which is day number 3, which I should mention, the first 3 nights are spent at the Intercontinental Miramar Panama City Hotel, located in the city center. So easy to get around, things to do and see in your free time, restaurants to visit as well. So day number 3, we do have an included breakfast at the hotel. And day number 3 will be a highlight day. We're going to the Gamboa area, as you can see, and we're going to embark on a ship, not a huge ship, but a ship, and we're going to do the partial transit of the Panama Canal. This is an overhead shot, as you can see, and we will have a local expert again with us narrating that transit canal portion for us. We'll cruise through the lock, Galliard Cut, which is there. We will cruise through the lock there and cross underneath the Centennial Bridge, and then transit the Pedro Miguel locks. We have lunch on board this day. We will descend 30 feet in one step and reach the Miraflores locks. We'll enter the Miraflores lock in the Pacific Ocean, where we are lowered on a 2-step process. We'll set sail in the Pacific Ocean then. There's the lock area. You can see how big of a ship. It's just so wide for us to fit through. We'll sail under the Bridge of Americas, pass under it, and then we'll disembark at the Amado Causeway in Panama Bay. So we have a full day of excitement in the Panama Canal. We'll return to the hotel by coach in the afternoon and have our afternoon and leisure and dinner at leisure. Day number 4 then is the Panama countryside. Now we're getting into the culture of Panama and into the people. We are going to, for the next 2 days, enjoy the countryside, getting to know the traditions, the culture, the people, the folklore, and how people really live here in Panama. We'll stop for lunch at a local restaurant before late afternoon arrival at our hotel. Our next hotel is a 3-night stay. I love multiple night stays. We'll be staying at the Hotel Presidente in Las Tablas. Day number 5 then is an immersion into the local life as we visit the province of Los Santos. We will meet a designer of cucharas or huaraches. These are handmade shoes. Many of the local people wear them, and we will be entertained by a demonstration of the local artisans showing this product. At a different stop, again, part of the culture, we're going to see this famous dress called the polera. And this is popular during the time of Carnival in Panama. And ladies have their dresses made. It's very special. And sometimes it takes up to 4 years for a dress to be made for you, ordered, sized, and stitched. Hand stitching, unbelievable. We were able to experience this up close and personal to learn more about the culture of the Panama people. The embroidery is just fantastic. The color is bright. Men and women work on it. Multiple people work on the same dress. Each person gets assigned a portion. Very interesting process of the polera. And then the afternoon, we're going to have a home-cooked meal. We will have hands-on experience assisting the chef in the preparation of our lunch. Also a highlight. The Polera, I should tell you, I'm sorry, I'm going to back up, is worn by the Queen during the 4-day carnival celebration. Admire the artistry, skill, and dedication demonstrated by the local artisans. We have an included dinner and folkloric show that evening. Day number 6 is a change from the brochure. We are going, instead of going to the local rum farm, we are going to go to a local farm visit. Post-COVID, the rum distillery is not sure of their operations. So this past year, we decided to make a switch and we decided to go to this local farm visit instead. So we will learn here of the countryside again. We'll continue, we're taught to make maíz de tortillas, which is corn tortillas. We'll have a hands-on demonstration in this local province of Los Santos. During the included lunch, we'll dine on their famous dish. It's called Sancocio Enteno. It's a hearty dish cooked over a wood fire stove, and then we'll see the dance presentation by a local troupe. That afternoon is actually when we will see the Polera demonstration, and the local people and their goods will happen here at the farm. Continuing on then for day number 7. Back at the farm, we will see fruits growing in season. You'll see the milled corn. We'll discover the pre-Columbian art in the home there. We will make clay dishes, and they will be our souvenir from our day's visit to the farm. Day number 7 then, we'll enjoy a full day at leisure. Now we've checked into our final hotel, which is the Westin Plaza Bonita in Playa Bonita. It's an all-inclusive resort, so all meals are included. You have the day at leisure here on day number 7 as a full day if you wish. Or if you wish to partake in an optional excursion, we are going to have an optional excursion based on numbers to the indigenous village of the Emburia. So we'll mix and mingle with the people there living in the rainforest. They have no modern conveniences. We'll see some of their cultural dances, explore the area, the wildlife that's there. There's birds, there's other wildlife during a trek through the untouched jungle through the waterfall area of the rainforest. This is some shots here at the hotel. It's a beautiful property. I'll have to stay longer, but so your chance to visit West Playa Bonita. Beautiful property, right on the ocean, on the Pacific. This is the pool area and bar area, yours to enjoy. We have a 2-night stay here, nights 6 and 7. This is the indigenous people, our visit as an optional excursion. People often ask me, what does an optional excursion cost? This is a full day excursion, and I believe right now it's running around $175 per person. It is based on a minimum number, so we need people to sign up in advance of the day. We'll make those options available to you. So again, to highlight the program, it's October 3rd through the 10th. Our per person rates, that twin rate is $4,048. That's also our guaranteed share rate, as I mentioned at the beginning. If you don't have a roommate, but you'd like to share for a cost savings, this supplements almost $700 for a single room. So some people opt to do the guaranteed share, and that's fine. We will match you up with the same gender non-smoking roommate. Or if you choose a true single, as I like to call it, then the rate is $47.47 per person. It does include the touring, the meals I explained, air from Baltimore, round trip to Panama City and return, and of course, our traveler's protection. Now, a little bit about the traveler's protection. If you've not traveled before with us, we've included the traveler's protection for you in case of cancellation for any reason. So from the day you make your deposit up to 24 hours prior, you can cancel for any reason and receive all of your monies back, less what you paid as the deposit. So it's a good protection for your investment. I know you've worked hard for your money, and certainly things come up, and we understand that sometimes that happens. We are offering, we are offering a early booking incentive, and that is $100 per person savings. All savings and incentives come off your final invoice. So to make a reservation on this tour, the deposit required is $549 per person. That includes the trip protection plan. Final payment on this international destination is due at 90 days prior to departure. So again, we've included the travel protection plan, in this case, $299. Cancellation for any reason prior to departure, you'll receive your full refund, less what you've paid for the insurance. Now, I know a lot of people, you don't anticipate something coming up, but believe me, the years lately past since COVID, something can come up and you just never know. So I always suggest travel insurance is a good investment, even if you don't take ours, but in this case, we've included it. Questions now from the group. Anybody? Can unmute yourselves.
Do you see sloth when you're at that Indian village?
Sloths?
Sloth, you know, like 2-toed, 3-toed sloths.
Yes.
You
Yes,
said
we
birds.
did. Yes, birds, lots.
And sloths.
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely. Great place to see them in the wild in Panama.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? All righty. I thank you for joining us today. I'm going to tell you my contact information, as well as I think Heidi probably put it in the chat for you. But it's Debbie at MayflowerCruisesandTours.com. My home office phone, 810-797-5710. If you have any questions or want to chat further about your decision, maybe to participate in our Essence of Panama Canal, departing on October 3rd through the 10th, 2024. Thanks for joining us and have a great day.